Okay, I'm going to take a look at this pressure washer extension wand by SurfaceMaxx. It allows up to 4,000 psi max. And that's why I bought it. I like to power wash my siding at least once a year or so. And the longer the wand, the less height in the ladder that you're going to be required to use. This was packaged very nice. Everything was tied together and there was no loose parts inside the box. So you'll get 4 pieces, the handle, you'll get an intermediate extension, and then you'll get the end extension that you'd actually put the tip on. And you also get this nice 45-degree head that you can put on to reach into areas. And as you can see here, you've got a multitude of configurations. Just looking at these at the store, I was really impressed with the quality of the build. Nice aluminum extensions, really nice rubber grips, and I liked the quality stainless steel connector ends on there. Dual O-rings, and again, nice long threads and stainless steel. And even the 45-degree fitting, stainless steel brass. Really like it. Now to get this connected to your power washer hose, it's a quick connector. You will need this end. So this will screw, and you don't need to have any Teflon tape or anything because it's got the O-ring on this. Now that will allow you to take your power washer hose with the quick connect, you're all set. This does provide for a trigger lock. That way you cannot accidentally turn it on. Okay. Now this does have the dual O-rings, which I really thought was nice. Now before I left the store, I wanted to make sure that I had the proper size if I ever need to replace them. And the best time was when this was right at the store. So I literally just took these off, took one off. And now I bought this at Lowe's. And this is the replacement if you need to repair any damaged O-ring. It is a 7/16 OD by 5/16 ID by 1/16 inch diameter. and fits this thing beautifully. Here's the end that the wands would screw into. I like the fact that it's got a lot of length of threads for stability and strength. So let's see how these go together. Again, really nice. So, like that. Now that is sweet. Couldn't be better. Nice firm connection. Now the rubber grips that come on here have a nice, the ridge like that, nice grip, and they're firm, but they work out really well. Your quick connect for the tips. Quick connect for your tips. We're going to put this 45 degree that comes with it on here. Now the measured length of this wand handle from the adapter we've put on to the very end here is 39 1/8 inches long. Now the measured length of the middle extension, as measured from this end here to this end, not including the part that's threaded, is 35.5 inches long. The measured length for the end where your tips go into, from here to there, again not including the part that gets screwed in, is 35 3/8 inches long. Well, as you can see, guys, that's a lot of extension. I want to be able to show you how this wand works with a bird's eye view per se. So I've put on this adapter from Really Right Stuff. Allows you to clamp a small camera onto anything. So we are going to give this a try, and hopefully this will show you from the control end how this thing works. Now the power washer that I'm going to be using is a Generac 2800 PSI Max, and I got to tell you, I've had this thing for a number of years now, and this thing is just phenomenal. Works really good. One thing that I do, I will mention, is when I'm done with it, I'll continue to let the water run. Then I'll take the fuel valve, shut it off, still allowing the water to flow through the pump with the hose off. That way it's, you know, you're not damaging the pump. And when it runs out of fuel, then I know the carb is pretty much cleared. And like I said, this thing will start all the time. Been very happy with this Generac. Okay guys, that's with a 40-degree tip. Yeah guys, I think that was pretty badass. Here you'll see, this is the north side of my house. And it was reaching right up to the peak. Okay guys, this is the south side of my house. It's much taller. And we're going to give this a try and see how it works here. Again, we're just going to stand on the ground, no ladders. And I'm going to be using the same 40-degree tip. Okay, this is the same thing, but with a 0-degree tip. So, what do I think? I paid $74.98 at Lowe's, and I think it's a great, great tool to have. And the build quality is, in my opinion, excellent.